never going back. No, you can't make me. Never going back, never going back. They never take me. I've been enough of petty dudes. I've been enough of shitty news.
What's up, you guys? It's your girl LaQuanta coming to you guys with another video. In today's video, in honor of Valentine's Day, I'm going to be recreating this look for you guys. Before we get into the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow all my social medias to stay up. Okay, you guys, after the disaster I made dropping water all over myself, I'm going to jump right into the video. Right now, I'm starting off by doing my brows, and I'm using soap to lay my brows down to keep them in place all day. And now I'm just using a Sephora pencil to shape my brows, and I'm trying to keep them really thin. Just draw one line underneath, and then I go over top and draw one line halfway through my brows. And then I start adding some brush strokes. That's why I'm doing that upper motion. And I use my brush to give me that gradient effect. Here I'm going in with my Juvia's Place concealer, and I'm just using that to shape my brows and carve them out. It's best to use like a flat concealer brush for this part so you can get it real crisp. Next, I'm just spreading the concealer because I'm going to bring it down and use it as a base for my eyeshadow. Now I'm just going to do a line over top. You don't have to do a line over top, but I like to do a line on the top because it makes my brows look even more arched. And also it gives me a chance to fix any mistakes that I may have made. Then I'm just going to spread the concealer out because this is going to make it easier for me to blend it into my foundation later. Next, I'm going to go in my Trendy in Tokyo palette by BH Cosmetics. And I'm basically explaining that I'm going to be using those pinks and those reds. So first I'm going to start off with that lightest pink, and I'm going to use that as my transition shade. I'm just going to blend that out from the edge of my eye to the other edge. Or corner to corner, rather. I'm trying to keep it really pigmented, but at the same time, I want it to be blended, so. Also incorporating my whole eyelid. Next, I'm going in with that hot pink, which is right underneath that shade. And I'm going to use that in my crease and onto my lid, and I'm going to blend that into the transition shade using the same brush that I used for the transition. Next, I'm going to go into that red shade, and I'm going to be putting that on each inner corner of my eye. Initially, I was going for a halo eye, but it didn't turn out quite how I liked it to, so the red kind of faded away throughout this look, but just keep going. Next, I'm gonna go into this cheap palette that I had, and I'm just gonna use that to deepen up that red shade to make it a little bit darker on each corner. Because like I said, I was trying to do a halo eye, which it didn't turn out exactly how I wanted it, but it's okay. It's okay though. Then I'm gonna go into my concealer and I'm gonna try to create my halo. Anybody got any tips on how to do a halo on my eyes? Let me know. Let me know what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, because this eye, it wasn't it. It wasn't it. But you're gonna see me trying. Here I'm just packing on a skin tone shade into that. Then I'm going in with that red and I'm putting it on each side of that concealer that I placed. And that was a bad idea because as you can see on my eye, it's kind of patching up and I shouldn't have did that, but it's okay, we're gonna finesse it. Then I just went into another palette because I wanted a lighter pink shade and I just put that on top of that concealer where I had initially put skin tone, but I changed it to pink because I wasn't feeling it. Now I'm just using the makeup wipe to clean up and make my lines more straight. See, I should have left it like this, but I went in even further and did other things, so just wait. I'm gonna go into the Creator Revolution Hydra Pigment palette, and I stand this palette. If you don't want to pay $50 for liners on Amazon, this palette is the bomb. Basically, you dip it in water and you dip it into the palette, and yeah, it creates these bomb liners. It's a matter of what kind of brush you're using as to what you can create. And I just put a little pink line across both eyes. I kept it simple. Next, I'm gonna go in and wing my eye out. I was struggling with this whole look, but I'm gonna go ahead and post it for you guys because my mistakes could actually teach somebody, or yeah. As you can see, I messed up on that wing a little bit, but I'm gonna go in with concealer and I'm gonna clean that right on up. And yeah, blending that out. Then I went in and I patted on a shimmery eyeshadow. It's like a shimmery pink eyeshadow, and I probably should have left it at this step, but I went even further and I put this glitter on top, which is glitter is kind of cheap, so I found that it kind of deleted that pink that I put there. I shouldn't have put that there. Now I'm just filling in my wing all the way across. Now I'm going in with that Hydra Pigment palette, and I tried my hardest to draw 2 hearts on each side of each wing, and that was basically it that I was doing for this look. I was just going to add 2 hearts on the wing, and initially I wanted my wing to be a lot thicker, but this is the thickest I made it. Now I'm just going in with a white eyeliner and I'm putting that in my waterline. Next, I'm going to go in with that pink shade in this palette and I'm going to put that underneath that white eyeliner. And I'm just going to smudge that out with a flat brush. I also ended up adding a little bit of red. Then I'm gonna coat my mascara. Then I'm gonna coat my eyes with some mascara. Next, I'm going to go in with my Makeup Revolution Mattifying Moisture Cream, and I'm going to use that because I want a matte face today. And yeah, this really works really well. It have like your face feels really, it doesn't feel dry, but it feels dry, if that makes sense. Then I'm going to follow that up with the Makeup Revolution Matte Primer Drops, which is in the collection with the moisture cream that I just used, and I'm just going to rub that all over my face. And I love this combo. It works really good for me. Next, I'm just putting some Carmex on my lips to prep myself throughout the skin. I'm going in with my Juvia's Place foundation and Casa Vania, I want to say. I always say this name wrong, but I end up putting it on the screen. And I'm just gonna lightly put this on my face because it's a very full coverage foundation. As you can see. I'm blend that out all the way down to my neck. Every time I do my makeup, I get the sniffles. I don't know why. Okay, as you can see, I don't have no complexion in my skin right now. Like, I'm mad as hell. But I'm about to bring it back. First, I'm going to start off with my concealer, and I'm going to lighten. Then I'm going to go in with my contour stick by NYX, the Wonder Stick, and I'm going to use that to contour my face. And I just do mine in like a 3 shape. And the sides of my nose. Now I'm just taking my beauty blender. I believe I had it damp a little bit, and I'm just using that to blend out my concealer. Next, I'm going in with my angled brush. With my angled brush, I'm going with the angle. I always try to blend upwards and not downward, because if you blend downward, you'll bring your face down. So I'm just using that to blend out. The only reason I'm going downward is because I'm going into my chin, and there's nothing else left down there. Next, I'm going to go in my Fenty Beauty setting powder, and I'm going to use this to set wherever I put my concealer. You can see it flying around everywhere. Literally, look at it. Then I'm going to go in my Physicians Formula Matte Minoy Butter Bronzer. I love this bronzer. This is like my second one. And I'm going to use this to bronze / contour my face. I don't use contour powder. I just use the contour cream because I don't want my cheekbones to be too chiseled. I'm just putting that up on the side of my nose and patting that extra powder in. Here I'm going in with my blush, and I'm going to use this BH Cosmetics Vanilla Peach palette, and it's a nice pink tone for the girls. Look like you're blushing. He just said something really nice. I'm just going over that. Then I'm going to go in with my Black Radiant Soft Focus setting powder, and I'm going to use that to set wherever I put my foundation. Then I'm going to go in with my Hard Candy Matte Setting Spray. I love this setting spray because I got it from Dollar Tree and it was only $1. And it works wonders. Now I'm going to go in with my Fame Makers Wet n Wild highlighter, I believe that's what it's called. And y'all, this highlighter is beautiful. So I did it because it was pink, and you know Valentine's Day, so why not? And I'm just highlighting my cheekbones, my nose, my cupid's bow, and I'm also going to use that for the inner corners of my eyes. Next, I'm going to try out a pink lipstick. So I'm going in with a burgundy pencil to line my lips. And then I'm just going to pop on the pink just to let you guys see what it looks like without pink. And I wasn't feeling it, so I ended up taking that off. And you know I'm going to my go-to. I started off, I lined my lips with a brown liner, and I smudged it out to make that gradient effect, and popped on a nude lipstick. You know, this is my favorite. This is my go-to. I don't stray away from nude lips because I do such bold eyes, so my nude lips is my game for real, and it looks good. So now I'm just gonna pop my lashes on. As you can see, they're on, and I decided I wanted a gloss, so I ended up putting a clear gloss on top of my nude lip. Voila. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more videos from me on how to beat your mother flipping face, baby, stay tuned for more videos on Pretty and Fresh. I enjoy creating content for YouTube, for my YouTube family. I also do it for my TikTok family. I also do it for my Facebook family. So if y'all want to see more videos, be sure to follow me on all my social medias. Once my followings get a little bit better, I'm going to be doing giveaways. So you guys stay tuned. I have so much stuff that I could be giving away. You guys for sticking around Pretty Fresh, and stay tuned for more.